So here is oh, she's missing. Here's the next part of what happened when Lou was born. I still, as I said in the last video, I still have some issues talking about this. It's still kind of hard for me to talk about it, and but I'll do my best. Anyway, as I told you, yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, as I told you last time, I panicked. I freaked out completely when she told me they wanted me to rest and my friend to go home and so on. And I think it was the midwife's idea. She who finally told the doctor that she thought I should change room because I shouldn't have to be in that room where Stella died, and I shouldn't, and that the doctor should take another look at me, another examination to see if something more had happened, because she thought it was a few hours since the last time, and well, if the delivery was going on, it was no way we could stop it, and there's no way that they should wait for the decision or anything. Really, I really needed answer by that time. I think midwife understood that things was really happening, but this wasn't going to stop, because if it was going to stop, it had happened hours ago, and it just didn't slow down, didn't. Yeah. So I was moved from that room to another room, to the room where Saga was born. All my girls are born at the same hospital. It's a really small hospital, so you are pretty likely to end up in the same room. But anyway, they moved me there, and I was still really upset. I couldn't talk. I could hardly breathe. It was really awful. And the doctor came back, and she did this examination, and of course things had happened, because I mean I was in labor and it wasn't going to stop in any by itself or anything. So they told, I think they told me, but I didn't understand it. So I told Eva that there was going to be a C-section that night, but it wasn't in a hurry, so it could take hours until it was time for that. And that was about 11:45 in the evening. That they told me that, and no, this is wrong. It was 10:30. 11:30 they told me this, and 11:15. 11:45. I'm sorry, this is a little bit mixed up. 15 minutes later, anyway, they came back and told me that it wasn't going to take hours. They was going to do the operation immediately. And I think it was after we talked to the doctors on the operation side of things, because it was the same people I met earlier that day, and Scarlett really don't want to cooperate. She don't want to hear anything of what I'm trying to say. Anyway, it was the same people who was preparing me for an operation earlier because of my heart, and I think they told the doctor that this wasn't a case. They saw me when things was really rough with the heart, and I think they feared that it would start again. And if it started again, it had been harder to perform a C-section, and it hadn't been this controlled C-section where I was able to be awake and being able to be with my daughter immediately after birth and so on. So for my sake and for her sake, and also partly for their sake, I think, because it's much easier for them that way, they decided to do an emergency C-section immediately. So I don't remember it, but Eva told me that I called my dad and told him this, and that he. Oh. And he called Saga, and he couldn't get hold of Anna, but he called Saga and told her that she wasn't at home by this time. So, yeah, I have to get back to you some other time.